Okay. Whoops. Sorry, had a little freak out there. Yeah, welcome to game 2 of this awful matchup. I will let you know that this game will be triple sped instead of the normal double speed. Partly because it's a 50-minute game, and normally I'm kind of on the fence about normal speed, or sorry, double speed versus triple speed on the 50-minute ones, just because like 25 versus the 17 or whatever is not that big of a deal. However, this match is, I don't remember this match per se, like specifically, but I hate this matchup. So I kind of said that everything I needed to say in the first video. So I decided to triple speed this one to kind of just get it over with. And plus, I've been talking so much today. We recorded about 3 hours worth of content today, so we're very, very close to the end. We'll record this game, and then there's one more series. I need to record the Stage 1 versus Raiko Entei series, and then we'll be all caught up. Then all we'll need to do is play and record the top 4 in the finals, and then it's done. Yeah, right on the corner. Greedy and I do have some other videos. If you don't watch all the videos, you kind of don't listen to hear the spoilers necessarily. But coming up here, Greedy and I are going to do some cool things about opening hand theory. We're also going to do some like a preview to U150 for those of you, for new players. You can show all your buddies and say, hey, this is what new U150 is like, and then also new deck lists. I'll post a hype thread on the Underspokane page, like yo, this is what's coming up soon. So yeah, get excited for that. Don't get excited for this matchup. If you are watching this and you intend to watch the entire thing, holy crap, like, you're my favorite. If you're watching this, you're probably one of those people that's watching like every single one of these games, which I friggin' love you if you are that kind of person that's watched every single game, because the only other people to do that are me and Grady, and we played these games, so we had watched them technically twice. But yeah, this format's a lot of fun, so I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're watching this very lopsided matchup. So, what else do I need to say about this matchup? I said a lot of it the first matchup. I kind of just want to talk about stuff that's not this matchup. I kind of just want to be like, yo, I have a lot of cool stuff coming up. Like, we got some cool stuff. Here's me trying to draw into a Kingdra. Trying to make some cool plays. It looks like I missed a Kingdra. So it might just be like, whatever its first attack for 20 is. Or it might be trying to paralyze. It's definitely going to get rid of some waters. Yep. Let's see, we're going to Cosmic Power, hope to hit a draw supporter. Oh, not a draw supporter, but a search supporter. We missed it here, actually. So it's going to be a Goop and a 20. Goop to hopefully slow him down, because this matchup is one of those things where, like, you can just go. But Greedy might just be trying to find the... he's going to be needing to find the... Incineroar GX, but looks like he has the Spiritomb, so that is going to find the GX. So he's going to attach, retreat, and he'll get the GX off of the Spiritomb, which is the ideal way to do things. This is an awful hand. I have the Sages opening. Like, woof. What do I get from that? I don't discard the energy at least. Looks like I kept the Colress and the Karina. Cosmic Powered. Well, no, here's a Cosmic Power. And I at least hit the Tri-Bullet, which is really big. The reason this is so big is because it softens up the Incineroar, which is needed, because it's actually kind of hard to one-shot that thing with Kingdra. I know I mentioned that before, but I calculated how many, like, you need a lot of energies, you need a lot of other cute stuff, so it's actually very hard to knock out this, the Incineroar. And I think that's what he's trying to do. Either that, he's digging for the Blacksmith. But he already attached, so he can't get it this turn. If he can, he's just going to try to soften me up and say, yo, dude, you actually, like, legitimately can't one-shot me. Look at your board state. Here's a Max Potion, and he's going to Sharing. He's got a Guzma and a Colress, and he will take that Colress every day of the week. He could have taken the Guzma and gone into a support Pokemon, but I think he wants the Incineroar in the active. He wants to at least get an attachment so that next turn he can... Or he already attached to the Spiritomb. Now that I think about it. And that 20 damage he knocked right off, it should be onto the... the 20 damage should be on the Victini, so Greedy has a bad habit of healing the swoop targets. He does it quite frequently. But Greedy just going in, he's got an Oak in there, so he's going to Goop and then Oak, using a lot of his Lost Zone cards again. Lysander to stall, and there's a pass off of the Guzma stall. So I think I had a Guzma in that hand of mine, it looks like I saw. So that actually might be what I get here. It's going to go for Porygon 2, and I actually might go for a Seadra. Do we have a Brine play? Yep, looks like I have a Brine going on. So if I think I have the Guzma in my hand already. So this might just be like, yo, I'm going to take a knockout somewhere on your bench. Let's see, an attach, and yep, there is the Guzma to the sharing. And we're going to do that for 30 damage down onto the Claydol. Brine is just really, really devastating for this deck. I think I actually would like to see the 30 damage on the Incineroar, just because it puts him into more of a one-shot range. Right, puts him down to 220. So a Muscle Band on the Seadra actually knocks him out. I think that might have been like a little bit of a mistake. I probably should have done that, but like at least he had Item Finder, so he could have Max Potioned it again, I suppose. Here's Level Ball for the Lapras, probably for Blacksmith. Yep, and he's just going to take a knockout here, I'm pretty sure. He's going to go Blacksmith attach and then the GX attack, if he can get that other energy down. And then there's a letter for the energy. That's how he gets it. He missed it naturally. So, yeah, it will be a GX attack here for the knockout. Or he might try to like flip. I doubt he'll try to flip, but do the second attack and go flip. Yep, just a straight GX attack, taking the 2 prizes. And here's me trying to get a knockout of some sort. The ironic part is that you actually need the same amount of energy with either the Dragon Vortex one or the Water Seadra, because it's 10 times with the Water Seadra, and it is it's 20 times with the other Kingdra, but not Water Weak. So you still need the same amount of energies. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that I can do it, because I really would like to one-shot him here. And like I said, I think the 30 damage. The 30 damage from the tribal actually was actually pretty big. I should have done it to the thing before. So, and like I said, that Victini he got healed, so it should have 50 on him. I don't know if it actually comes into play. We'll find out. Spoiler alert: Kingdra wins anyways. So, I think we said in a video the other day, like all of our tiny little misplays like this, like yeah, we make them quite frequently, just because this format's kind of hard to keep track of, and we've played over 50 games already with this format, so it starts all melding together pretty quickly. Me watching with this camera angle, you can actually like see what I'm doing on my phone. Normally you can't. Oh yeah, so there's a scoop up, so he would have healed it anyways. So it actually did not end up coming into play. But spoiler alert: Kingdra wins anyways, so it never really matters. Pal pad both of the gusting effects back in. Taking a drink of water, because my voice is really starting to hurt. Why am I looking so intently at Greedy? We'll see what he goes here. I think he's going to go for some flips. Yeah, and he gets both heads to knock it out. He had the Victini to flip. But now that this guy's weakened, there's a super energy removal so that I can remove some water energies. Oh, and so this is what I'm doing, is that I'm saying, look, dude, is it okay if I promote the Uxie instead of promoting the Seadra right away? And he said, yeah, sure, we'll take that back. I see a Battle Compressor there. I also see a Misty's Wrath. So we're getting some water energies down. Here's a letter. I might have an Ultra Ball in my hand, I think. I think I saw that in there. Counting those waters up. So there's a secret mission. 1, 2, 3, 4 away. So there's 5 away. We're still trying to discard some cards here. We want to make sure to get all these waters. There's a retreat to get 1 more water. And a hex. So it seems like I have enough waters. Yep. So we have enough water. Shuffling these cards back in. Taking a 4 to 6 prize lead. Grady actually took some prizes, which is something that I couldn't do. But now where does Grady go with this, right? He's got this Victini. He can like Lysander to take prizes if he can get another bench Pokemon. And put me in a position where I have nothing but waters on my deck, but a trump card is the consideration here, which helps me out big time because I was able to use Dragon Vortex and then shuffle everything back in anyways. So I think Grady's trying for this Lysander play, or sorry, Gust of Wind's already used, so he needs to sharing. He doesn't have sharing, so he's just going to try to take this knockout if he can get a Muscle Band here, which he does. He just rips the Muscle Band off of the Oak and puts me in kind of a precarious situation. This is why this game was actually kind of close, because it's all tied up now. Here's a Lapras. Oh, I would say Lapras for teammates, yeah, or Lapras for Mallow. Looks like I'm going to grab probably a rare candy and a Kingdra, I would assume, at least. I mean, those are the first two cards I would assume. Goes right on top of the deck and try to draw into them. Just take some knockouts, some really cheap knockouts here, and just kind of say to Grady, like, look, what you gonna do, homie? Like, I think I go for the brine one and put 30 on the kitty, the Litten kitten. Item finder for level ball, so that I can thin the hand, so that I can oracle into the cards I wanted. There's a retriever. Oh no, we're actually going to go with this one because I can knock him out by discarding 2 from my hand. There's a swoop teleporter for another Horsey, and a Colress for 10. Big moves there, so those are both my supporters, Mallow and Colress. Shuffling looks really cool, Troll Sped. Let's see what I can get off this. There's a BTS. I don't think... Ooh, I played it. That's weird. I think I just want to get another Kingdra out. I think that's really what the whole point of this is. Yeah, it sets him up, but at the same time, like, I'm fine with that because we're setting up some knockouts. So yeah, just 20 instead of 20, so that puts that there. I don't know where I switched that out all of a sudden. Oh, it was a broken sleeve. So yeah, I gave rid of this BTS, but like, he just can't do much with it. It is a really sticky spot for Grady. This Kingdra might just go the distance at this point. Just because I'm going to start one-shotting with the second attack, or if things get out of hand with its first attack. There's a retreat into a Spiritomb and a straight evolve back into the Incineroar. At least Grady got it back out. But we're counting out these water energies. If I can hit a Lysander and discard some waters some way, somehow. Yeah, there's a Lysander in my hand. So we'll go with the Lysander and see if we can just naturally get it. Here's an Acrobike play. Looks like I want to discard the... or I got a Super Rod off of that. Shuffle back in some Pokemon. Computer search, that's going to be for Battle Compressor, no doubt. Just going through more waters and see if I can just hit a natural knockout off of this. It's looking like I have a whole bunch in there. So yep, count them up. Looks like I have enough. Here's the brine. That splash energy might go down onto the brine one, I would say. Nope, so we missed the knockout, so I do the second attack instead. Which is 60 if you discard 2 and 20 snipe. So it puts him in this awkward position where, like, I can win next turn with the brine one, come up and knock out the Incineroar, and then 30 to the Spiritomb. So Grady's going to have to go for this Blacksmith knockout play, I suppose. He's looking at the thing and says, look dude, I don't know if I can actually, like, what I can actually do here. I don't know what Grady can do here. So he's taking back the Lapras, the Blacksmithy, everything here, just because he knows that, like, yo, I got brine on the field. Like, he needs to heal first, and then do all that, which I don't think he can do. So he rewound all the way out to there. So I don't think there's a way that he can max potion and do all those things. And here's one of the downfalls of Incineroar, honestly. Not having Porygon 2, all you have is sharing. So I think he's just going to Skylight. Yep, looks like Skylight for max potion, saying, like, look, you're not going to win next turn. I'm going to damage you and force you to kind of hit all these other water energies. Problem is, it's pretty damn easy for me to hit all the water energies. Let's see, and Grady searches for the Feebas and deals 90 damage. And I'm going to end him. Probably just, I mean, I'm just looking for ways to discard water energies so I can one-shot this Incineroar. That's what it comes down to. There's a Misty's Wrath. Missing water energies completely off that, ironically enough. I got one in my hand. I don't think there's a way I can discard it. So I still have my Claydol. Palpow, I put trump card back in, no doubt. And oh, Hex and Guzma actually. Thought that would have been trump card instantly. So here's a max potion. That's one way to get rid of energies. So it's going to be a retreat actually. Here's a max potion to keep myself healthy. Rescue energy. And looks like I'm going to brine so I can take... Ooh, no, yeah, we're going to double knockout here onto the Feebas and the other support Pokemon. And now I'm putting him in range of 30 damage onto the Spiritomb or a one-shot with the Kingdra. This matchup is just stupid unfair. Right? Like, yeah, the Incineroar just can't even one-shot these Kingdras, like, without the use of the GX attack. So, I think Grady just is, like, the trump card would be the way to go, but Teammates is what he opts with. Like, I mean, obviously he didn't have a trump card. I think that's what he would have played otherwise. But, like, this match was just so rough. No Porygon 2. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, no Porygon 2. Has to use Fire Pokemon. Yeah, the 250 is big, but, like... I don't know. Incineroar is like just like a fun deck because it's built like a normal deck without being built like a normal deck, if that makes sense. It's just kind of... It's just different enough. But Grady's sitting here trying to think of what he could possibly do to come back. Bright Look is the answer. I said Marley's for these two, and looks like I have enough waters in there to one-shot you for a game. So, yep, that does it for the Kingdra matchup. Kingdra moves on to top 4 as predicted because of that matchup, and Incineroar falls just shy of its miracle run at top 8. So, thanks for watching, guys. A couple more videos and then some exciting ones coming up. Yep, thanks for watching.